I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. I want to wish a speedy recovery to Senator Godswill Akpabio. Wherever he is, I pray that he will recover quickly. I am surprised that we seem to rejoice when calamity befalls our leaders, or calamity befall our leaders. It's painful, but it's a reflection of the fact that our leaders have not connected with the people and have not been of immense benefit to them. And they are important, but they are not relevant. So people seem to wish our leaders evil, and anytime they see anything wrong with them, it trends. They seem to talk about them without sympathy. The truth of the matter is that Senator Godswill Akpabio went for medical checkup, routine medical checkup. However, if he had a medical emergency that took him to England, the truth of the matter remains that anyone can fall sick. And it should humble us. I remember the message preached by my brother, Archbishop Cyril Odutemu, during the funeral of Ike Clark. Senator Akpabio and all the others were seated there. And he preached a very powerful, incisive message that should humble any of them. So, man, who are you that God is even mindful of you? I wrote here that we are 60% water. As I sit down here, my body, the organs in my body that have the least amount of water are my bones. That's about 29%. Kidneys, liver, heart, brain, most of them are about 70% water. So I'm just a bag of water clothed with skin, water and electrolytes clothed with skin. There is nothing peculiar, fantastic about me apart from the effect this bag of water, the effect I have on my environment, I have on my fellow human being, and I have on my country. And that's what God would judge me with. So, we're just nothing. Say, who is man that you are mindful of him? You know, there's a limit to your power. Senator Akpabio, we are making moves for your reconciliation with Natasha Akpoti, and I beg of you, you are human. Natasha, you are human. Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, you are human. Senator Godswill Akpabio, you are human. You are just water, clothed with beauty, clothed with suits. You are just water. all this gra pride means nothing. And as I was writing on this topic, I was reflecting on the limit to power. The Senate prevented Natasha from entering, even though she wanted to enter, to sit. But there's a limit to power. As a doctor, I know that if the doctor in England tells Senator Akpabio, lie down, Your Excellency, lie down, he will lie down. Remove your trouser, he will quickly remove his trouser. Remove your pant, he will quickly remove his pant. Nurse, shave Akpabio. Nurse will hold his bulukulu and shave him. There's a limit to power. Senator, turn around. He will open his anus and put hand glove and put his finger inside to test for prostate, whether the prostate is enlarged. There's a limit to power. Your power ends where another person's power begins, and that person's power ends where God's power begins. If Senator Akpabio's wife wants to see him, and the nurse says that this is not visiting time, she will sit down there, wait like any other human being. There's a limit to your power. We saw somebody who turned to a prayer warrior inside the plane. Father, no, not here, not now. When? The pilot was in charge that time. Your power ends at Abuja and Port Harcourt. In the sky, there's a greater power. So we should learn to be humble. The next thing is that we need to fix our hospitals. Be functional. And know how much will be spent in that hospital. The entourage, the hotel bills, you cannot talk. The truth of the matter is that as Senator Godswill Akpabio is lying on that small bed, not the executive bed he has in his villa, small bed, hospital bed, tiny hospital bed. They are not wide, maybe 6 feet. 4 feet by 6 feet. Lying on that small hospital bed with things connected to him. You are on your own. All the mobile police, all the DSS, all the court clerks, all the fellow senators, there is nothing they can do to affect you at that point. You are on your own. A time comes when the government shall be upon your shoulders. Even Jesus, at a point, he said, Father, why hast thou forsaken me? You are on your own. Live to please God. Live to please God. At that point, all his money, irrelevant. All his buildings, irrelevant. He did not travel with that gravel. As the eyes have it. Bam. No, let's do it again. Senator, so. You're a ranking senator. Let's do it again. Bam, bam. Abaribe, let's do it again. No, you are on your own. My wife cannot lead me to disobey God. Lot was going with his wife and daughters. When the wife turned, the daughters looked forward. Lot looked forward. He didn't go and grab her. You are on your own. Live to please God. The crowd will not be there when God is determining whether you are qualified to wear the crown. Once more, I wish Senator Godswill Akpabio good health and speedy recovery. God bless you. I know you'll be angry, some of you. What do I benefit if my fellow human being dies? Let's pray for them to be alive. Maybe they can change. He's somebody's father, somebody's husband, somebody's family member. I have properties for sale. I have books for sale. There's one new book, Running an Effective Church in the 21st Century. I'm thinking of serializing it as a ministers' conference serial, and then I would like to hold a ministers' conference to teach us on running an effective church in the 21st century. I have a webinar coming up this month. We have books for sale in the UK, books for sale in Nigeria, books for sale online. We serialize our books on videos. Subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to Dr. Charles Apoki Extra. Follow us on Facebook. We are doing podcasts and our blog on Facebook. For any consultation and to join our mentorship group, properties and the rest things, send a message to +234 80 21 21 92 62. Nigeria kò ní bàjẹ́. God bless you.